Powerful countries backing Simon Ekpa exposed and give reasons for supporting him. In a new report, the Chief of Defense Staff General Christopher Musa stated that some individuals and countries were funding Simon Ekpa, a Finnish-based Biafran agitator, in an effort to destabilize the country. General Musa did not name any specific individuals or countries, but he noted that Ekpa's actions were designed to create division and unrest in Nigeria. He called on all Nigerians to work together to combat Ekpa's agenda and to maintain peace and unity in the country. At a press conference in Abuja on Friday, the Chief of Defense Staff warned the collaborators of Simon Ekpa, the Finnish-based Biafra agitator, to stop their activities as the military would not relax its efforts to ensure peace in the southeast region. General Musa stated that the Nigerian military would continue to work to maintain stability and security in the region and urged those who were supporting Ekpa to cease their actions. He also stressed that the military would take a zero tolerance approach to any attempt to destabilize the country. I would like to urge those people that are supporting or funding people like Simon Ekpa to please stop doing that. The CDS said, you are just contributing to the destabilizing of your country. People like Simon Ekpa are killing your brothers and sisters in the southeast. You are funding him to kill your own people. General Musa added that those who were supporting Ekpa should come forward and expose him and help the authorities bring him to justice. He said that it was the responsibility of all Nigerians to work together to maintain peace and stability in the country. General Musa criticized Simon Ekpa for living in comfort while encouraging violence in Nigeria. He pointed out that some countries were supporting Ekpa's activities and urged Nigerians to stop supporting him. The CDS stressed that all Nigerians have a responsibility to work together to maintain peace and security in the country, and he assured that the military would continue to work to ensure security in the southeast region. He added, we will not allow anybody to break up the country. We will continue to maintain peace and security in this country. The porous borders and the vast ungoverned forest areas have been the main challenges for the military and other securities agencies, General Musa said. The porous borders make it easy for criminals to enter and exit the country easily, while the ungoverned forest areas provide them with a safe haven to operate from. However, we are working with the government and other stakeholders to address these issues and make our border more secure. He further noted that the military is committed to ensuring security and stability in the country despite the challenges it was facing. Okay, I don't even just know what to say with this statement. In my mind, for some time, some time ago, I was like, oh, all this new chief of defense staff and chief of army staff, I've not really been hearing about them, especially the Lagbaja man. Apart from the time they called him out that they went to bomb some villages and a lot of people lost their lives. They are not used to coming out to be issuing threats and all of that. Especially the last chief of army staff, yeah, that man is very, very quiet. But now it's like this one is beginning to talk and beginning to speak. From my own point of view, I just believe that both the government and the IPOB led by Ekpa, there's a problems, and the main problems are coming from the government because they are not handling this whole thing. A lot of people are not really supporting this IPOB, not IPOB. They are supporting Nnamdi Kanu because the way and manner at which Simon Ekpa is bringing this whole thing is kind of confusing. And the reason why a lot of people are not from the southeast are not happy, or even some people outside the region are not happy with the government, is that innocent people are being are being killed in this whole process. Okay, when you say, oh, some people, whether they are East ESN or IPOP, that they committed an offense or they did this and that, because most of the time it's still propaganda. That does not mean that Ekpa does not have his own fault. They will tell you that IPOP did this, IPOP did that. But before you know it, they will just go to a community and begin to harass innocent people. Go for the people, go for the target that you have accused of committing one offense or the other. Not going to a village and be burning their houses. That is where this whole thing is just kind of confusing. The government is not even doing its own part of the whole thing. There's a lot of propaganda here and there. There are lots of propaganda here and there. It's just really unfortunate. Nigerians, as we speak now, everyone is confused. You don't even know who is right. You don't know who is doing the wrong thing. Everybody is just blaming everybody. What I know is that this whole confusion is coming from the politicians who are bent on divide and rule. They divide the people and they rule them. Divide and rule is exactly what they are doing, and they expect people to be clapping for them. You see what is happening in River State now. So now it's just saying that there are some powerful people. Who are the people? The other day, the minister of is it mining also, Alake, was telling us that oh, there are powerful people who are sponsoring these bandits that are sabotaging the efforts of the resources of this country. Who are the people? And they say they are so powerful. Who are they? You can't mention names. You cannot mention names, but when it comes to the downtrodden on the street, before you could say Jack Robinson, you arrest all of them. The same EFCC, was it EFCC? Yeah, EFCC went to Obafemi Awolowo University, went to go and raid there and just arrested over 100 students, saying that they are Yahoo boys or what. I don't understand. You went to their hostel. Just do things awkwardly, abnormally in this country, and we want the best. You are doing the wrong thing and at the same time expecting the best. Now you are not even mentioning names. Can you imagine? Where is peace and unity, Oga Army? Stop deceiving yourself. Niger is not safe. What about Boko Haram in the north that are killing other people? Chief of Army Staff, what do you have to say about them? Okay. You people should do justice by releasing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I believe the peace you speak about will come. And that is another thing again. Why Nnamdi Kanu is still being held? Because when I hear the Supreme Court says that they're not going to release him, I say, to what end? And that is one of the reasons why a lot of people are not still happy with this whole thing. There's confusion everywhere. You people are accusing Nnamdi Kanu. He has done this, he has done that. I've said it times without number. Jail him. Put him behind bar. No, you cannot swallow him. You cannot spill him out. You are just keeping him. To what end? And you expect this to move forward. And that's why I said there's confusion everywhere. Even from the side of the government and the side of Ekpa, which I know that even the manner at which Ekpa is going about this whole thing, Nnamdi Kanu is not in support. But let's even leave that aside. But the release of Nnamdi Kanu is very, very important. To me, if you cannot release him, send him to jail. 10 years imprisonment, 100 years imprisonment, life imprisonment. Let us know. But you can't be accusing somebody of doing wrong thing. For the part, it's unfortunate. And that is where the government is implicating itself the more. The man has committed offense according to what you said. Then what did the law say? Go with the law and do justice. If you have to release him, fine. If you don't want to release him, let us know that he's been in prison. You can't just keep him every now and then. You'll be adjourning and adjourning. It's just unfortunate. So really, really unfortunate, and it's so painful. And that's one of the reasons why there is unrest in Southeast. So guys, let's know what you think about the CDS, what he has said, and what you feel about it. Thanks so much.